And I'm Maggie.
And we're from the Gymnastics too.
Welcome to Flipping Friday. Today we have a really exciting video for you guys because it's going to be cheerleading life hacks. So basically, life hacks for your cheerleading life.
And also, like, some of these are going to be like, you can definitely use them for stuff other than cheer. So if you like do a different sport, you can apply a lot of these to whatever it is that you do as well.
But a lot of these are kind of cheer oriented, so that's why this is cheer life hacks. Also, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if we get enough, then we might do a gymnastics version, because who doesn't love
two versions?
Two versions. So let's get started.
Our first life hack is going to be a DIY bow holder, because if you're a cheerleader, you have a ton of bows and you never know what to do with all of them. So basically all you're going to need is a bulletin board of any kind, some bows, and a bunch of little push pins. Next, you're going to just organize your bows however you want on your bulletin board. If you have a lot of bows, you might want to get a bigger bulletin board rather than like a small one. And then once you figure out how you want them to be on the board, then all you have to do is put the push pins in where the bow is, and like it can either hang there or you can like secure it underneath the push pin, which we'll like show a close-up of in a second. And make sure that you flip the ponytail like attached to the bow up so that it's actually holding on to something. And right here you can see that the ponytail from the bow is kind of like hooked on. I guess it's secured. And then all you have to do is hang it up, and it's super easy and super cute, and it looks very nice when it's all hung up and finished. Our next life hack is to practice your dances in the mirror, and obviously this seems kind of like self-explanatory, but it will help you see how well you can perform the dance. And if you don't have a mirror, which I mean, usually people do have mirrors, but you can always record yourself too. This next life hack is going to be great for long practices where you need some ice cold water. All you're going to need is a water bottle, and what you're going to do is take your water bottle and fill it up with just enough water that if you tip it on its side, it's going to not cover the hole that you drink from. And then once you have it filled, then you're going to put it in your freezer to let it freeze. Make sure that you put it sideways so that way it actually works out. You might want to do this the night before practice because the water needs time to freeze, obviously, and if you do it like 10 minutes before you go to practice, the water is not going to freeze. Once the water has frozen, you can take it out of the freezer, and all you have to do is add water to fill up the rest of the water bottle, and you have some ice cold water for practice. This works because there's like a lot of ice in the drink rather than just a couple of ice cubes that are eventually going to melt, because basically half the water bottle is ice. Alright, our next life hack is going to help you get bigger ponytails. This is going to work way better if you actually tease your hair. I did not tease my hair for this because I didn't want to like actually have it stay. So definitely make sure you tease it and use way more hairspray than this. And then you're going to want to make sure you stay against the wall until the hairspray dries, and that way your ponytail will stay up. The next life hack is going to make it so much easier to break in new cheer shoes. What you're going to need is either really thick socks, or you can double up on some thin socks. All you're going to do is put on your socks that are really thick, or again, multiple socks, and then put your cheer shoes on after that. And basically this is just going to help like loosen up the shoes and make them more comfortable. If you ever lose your bobby pins or have no place to put them, this is going to help you out so much. So basically, if you need a place to put your bobby pins, use like an old Tic Tac folder or container, or something like that size, and you can either decide to peel the thing off or not, but we decided to so that way it looked nicer, and it just like fits all your bobby pins perfectly, and it makes it so much easier to keep track of them. This is also great because you can easily put it in your competition bag, and it's really easy to access.
I gave you the key when the door wasn't open. Just admit it.
Our next tip is going to be to run for a couple minutes or 5 minutes every day to help build your endurance, because your cheer routine is going to take a lot of endurance to complete. And if you only run for 5 minutes, like if you do it non-stop, it's going to help you so much more and make your routine so much easier to finish. If you've ever had a pair of cheer shoes with extremely long laces, this is going to help you out a ton. Basically, you're going to tie your shoes once first and then wrap the laces around your foot and continue to tie them. We'll show a close-up of this if you still don't get what I'm saying. But basically this is really helpful because you don't have to worry about your shoelaces coming undone, or if you're a flyer, your base's fingers won't get caught in the laces and untie them. And Maggie has done this for a lot of practices and competitions, and she swears by it. If you're looking for a way to help you get better jumps, then you should try this out for sure. All you're going to need to do is put some ankle weights on your ankles and just practice the jumps that you're trying to improve. These jumps are not going to be nearly as good with the ankle weights on, but I promise once you take them off, it's going to be so much easier.
Nobody else was paying.
While the added weight will make the jumps harder to do at first when you're wearing the ankle weights, when you take them off, the jump is going to be so much easier, and that's why your legs are going to go up a lot higher, because you don't need all that force that you were previously using.
That's for sure.
Our last life hack is to record skills that you're trying to improve. This would be better if you do it in slow motion because you're going to see what you're doing wrong better, but anything works, and just like look at the video to see what you need to fix and try to go off of that.
Since it is Flipping Friday, that means there's a new TC2 crew member of the week. So this week's TC2 crew member of the week is... If you'd like to be the TC2 crew member of the week, all you have to do is hashtag a picture to Instagram with the hashtag TC2 crew member and of you doing gymnastics or cheerleading, and you might be chosen.
Also, if you haven't noticed, we're getting very, very close to 500,000 subscribers. So we may or may not be doing something special when we hit 500,000 subscribers, which means that you need to help us get there faster.
Yes.
So subscribe and make sure that you subscribe if you are not subscribed already.
All you have to do is press the button. You guys aren't ready for it. Just press a button. It's really easy. And then we're that much closer.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on TC2SDAY. Bye. Good. Alright, well no, maybe not. Hey guys!